Charlton Athletic vs Cray Valley Paper Mills. Prediction, team news, lineups. Charlton Athletic will kick off their FA Cup campaign on Sunday, when they welcome 8th-tier Cray Valley Paper Mills to the Valley. The visitors have already progressed through 5 rounds of the competition to reach this stage and will make the short trip to the Valley, aiming to continue their run with a historic upset. Match preview. Charlton Athletic will begin their latest FA Cup journey on home turf on Sunday, as they aim to progress past the first round of the domestic competition for the 3rd straight season. While they did advance in their first outing last term, the Addicts' campaign would end soon after in the 2022-23 season, as they thrashed non-league Colville Town 4-1 at the Valley before playing out a 2-2 draw with 4th-tier Stockport County and suffering a 3-1 defeat in the replay away from home. In the midst of their 4th consecutive season in League One, the London outfit head into the weekend in a mixed run of form following Michael Appleton's appointment as manager in early September. Having won 5 of their 10 games under the new boss while currently sitting 11th in England's 3rd tier after 15 outings. After returning from the international break with a 4-0 beating of Reading, followed by back-to-back defeats at the hands of Lincoln City and Bolton Wanderers, the Addicts were able to return to winning ways on Tuesday in a trip to Wigan Athletic, as they went 3-0 up through an Alfie May brace in Corey Blackett-Taylor's goal before holding out as Thello Osgaard and Stephen Humphreys scored late on for the hosts. Now on somewhat of a high from that victory, which saw them move within 5 points of the League One playoff places, Charlton will now turn their focus to FA Cup action and bid to advance to the 2nd round with a victory at home to 8th-tier opposition. Their visitors, meanwhile, have already enjoyed their dose of FA Cup magic this term and will aim to continue a memorable run at the weekend, having progressed through 5 stages of qualifying to reach the first round. The Isthmian League South East outfit began their journey in the preliminary round in August and got past Lordswood, Uxbridge, Northwood and Charlton Athletic to reach the 4th qualifying round, with 3 of those contests settled by triumphant replays. Having gone within 1 tie of another first-round appearance after a memorable 2020-21 bid, the Millers then hosted Enfield Town in mid-October and prevailed in impressive fashion, as they twice came from behind to eventually win 5-2 thanks to braces from Kyril Lisby and Freddie Parker alongside Adam Coombs's goal, on the back of a victory and a draw in their last 2 league outings. Steve McKim's side most recently enjoyed more cup success by beating Chatham Town 2-0 away from home in the FA Trophy first round last weekend, with Denzel Gale and Malachi Turner on the scoresheet. Now heading into arguably their biggest outing in recent years and a first-ever competitive meeting with the 3rd-tier Addicts, Cray Valley Paper Mills will bid to continue their fairytale cup run with what would be a historic result at the Valley. Team news. Facing a quick turnaround from Tuesday's win at Wigan, and with a trip to league leaders Portsmouth looming next weekend, Michael Appleton may opt to make some rotations to his Charlton Athletic side on Sunday, with star forward Alfie May, who has netted 11 League One goals so far this season, likely to drop to the bench. Corey Blackett-Taylor may also be afforded a rest, while Chuck Zanik will likely remain sidelined by an injury, leaving room for Slobodan Tedic and Tyrese Campbell to come into the front line from the start, while Charlie Kirk may also be handed an opportunity on the left-hand side, if key midfielder George Dobson is rested. Scott Fraser should come into the midfield, while Appleton may stick with an unchanged centre-back pairing of Lloyd Jones and Michael Hector in front of goalkeeper Ashley Maynard-Brewer. Cray Valley Paper Mills should certainly field a similar starting 11 to the one that booked their ticket to the first round in the 5-2 win over Enfield Town, and Kyril Lisby is bound to lead the line, having taken his tally to 7 FA Cup goals for the season with a brace in that triumph. Freddie Parker also netted a brace in that game and should join Lisby up front, while Denzel Gale will aim to cause further problems on the right wing in their 4-4-2 setup. Kiki Mohamed Ashalaja is a mainstay at the back and will again play at the heart of a back 4, while Max Ovenden has recently got the nod over Sam Freeman between the sticks and will hope to keep his place for the trip to the Valley. Charlton Athletic possible starting lineup. Maynard Brewer, Asimwe, Jones, Hector, Thomas, Kamara, Fraser, Watson, Campbell, Teddick, Kirk. Cray Valley Paper Mills possible starting lineup: Ovenden, Williams, Ashalaja. Tumkaya, Asidu, Gale, Black, Anau, Adamaluyi, Lisby, Parker. We say, Charlton Athletic 4-1 Cray Valley Paper Mills. Cray Valley Paper Mills travel on a high and with little to lost against third-tier opposition and will certainly look to cause problems for Michael Appleton's side. While they may be no pushovers given the magnitude of this game for the Millers, even with rotations anticipated, Charlton should have more than enough to see their non-league visitors off on home turf and progress to the second round. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.